Y'all, it's the weather, y'all. It's bad down here in some parts of Houston. This thing may not work. I don't know, girl. It don't have nothing to do with the weather. I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with the weather, but I don't know because it's been working up until now. I guess we might not have a ring light tonight, y'all. Can y'all see me? Hey. Hey, y'all. I'm about to get frustrated. Y'all know we had a tornado. We had a tornado down here. Girl, it was bad outside, like bad, like bad, like bad. The ring light. We might not have a ring light tonight, y'all. I don't think the ring light is working, y'all. Oh, I'm about to get upset. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try like a few more times. There we go. All right. We in business, y'all. Baby, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. When I tell y'all the weather has been horrible. Baby, when I tell you the weather is horrible down here, horrible. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, at one point, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At one point, I almost went and got in the closet. I said, oh, baby, no. Oh, baby, no. Oh, baby, no. Um, the weather was bad. I honestly, and I'm so happy. I am so happy I stayed in this house, this apartment. I was about to go to the mall. Girl, I was about to go to, even though, here we go. What I tell you, girl, it ain't nothing but God. Even though I had saw that they told us that it was a weather warning, and I saw the weather warning, but I'm like, girl, girl, I ain't no. This is what I'm thinking in my head. Girl, ain't no tornado about to come through no Houston, Texas. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. You know, I fell off the wagon a little bit. I want me some fried chicken too. Girl. That's why I was really about to leave this apartment because I wanted some fried chicken. I had a taste for some wings. I wanted some wings, some fried whole wings. What's up? Make it make sense. Thank you. This mustache is part of Tom Selleck, part Steve Harvey. I really wanted me some chicken and some French fries. That's what I wanted. And so it's this little Asian spot up the street. It's this little Asian spot. They only take cash. Okay? What's up, always America? They only take cash. That's it. They don't take no debit, credit, food stamp. They might take food stamps. I don't know. Girl, all they take is cash. And so I was gonna swing by there and get me a 5-piece wing dinner with some French fries in an extra roll. That's what I was gonna eat. That was gonna be my dinner tonight. And I just by the time I looked up, I heard it rain. I was like, what is that noise? Girl, I'm like, what is that noise? And I'm like, what's going on? And so I got a message, and so I text my sister. Now I called my sister because I knew my brother-in-law was at work, and I knew she was probably headed home from picking up the kids from school. So I texted my sister to see was she at the house or was she on the road? But she had went and got the girls a little bit earlier from after school. And so they were already at the house, so that was a good thing. And then I text my brother-in-law. I was like, child, you at home? Because I know he had just got off work too. So I knew, well, my sister told me he had just got off work. And so I knew he was headed home. And so I text him, like, child, you made it home yet? Okay. But he said it was dry on their side of town. And girl, when we were on FaceTime, I was on FaceTime with my sister. And girl, the lights were blinking off and on. She was like, I see your lights blinking off and on. I was like, I know. And then I just heard some noise. I just heard a whole bunch of noise. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what's going on? And so I get up and I look out of the window. And girl, when I tell you, I ain't never, I'm telling y'all, we had a hurricane. We had Hurricane Harvey. That was bad, of course. The whole city was shut down. But probably next to that, this was some crazy mess. Girl, when I tell you the wind was blowing so hard, I literally thought that something was about to fly through my window. And I started thinking, like, girl, you need to get away. Girl, you need to get away from this glass. Girl, because girl, if something comes through, girl, if something comes through this window, then girl, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I was about to go get in the closet, honey. Girl, I gotta get in the closet. I don't know what I'm doing. I was about to go get in the closet. And I said, girl, it was bad. So yeah, if anybody's in Houston, Texas, if you watching, I hope y'all are safe. I was texting my friends to make sure that was okay. One of my friends, Marianne, she was on her way home from work. Everybody else I think is doing all right. Brittany was at the house. My friend Deanna, she was at the house. Yeah. Girl, how you know? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that nitwit? How you know? How you know, Rodney, you was going to number one chicken, baby? I was about to go to number one chicken and rice. How did you know? How did you know? You must live in Houston. Girl, it's an Asian place called Number One Chicken and Rice. And all they take is cash. And it's one way in and one way out. Okay, you walk in one door and you walk out the other door. And while you waiting on your order, you stand against the wall. It's real hood. It's hood. It's hood. It's hood. It's hood. Okay, one way in, one way out. You wait on your food. You stand against the wall. Okay, and then they give you a piece of. They write they'll write a number on a piece of paper, and they be like number 10, number 15. And you go up there, you give them that piece of paper, and they tell you $10.64. And you give them your money, they give you your change, and you walk out the door. Okay? Make me a model, only charge a small fee for services, and you must sign an NDA, provide me a social security and 3 references. I know that's right. Hello? Thank you, make it make sense. So yeah, child, here we go. Here we go. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. Girl, I ain't got nothing to do. Girl, we stuck in this house. Well, it's actually dry now. It's not raining right now. So the weather, well, it's not raining on my side of town. So if it's made its way to your side of town, girl, good luck. I hope everybody is safe, baby. It's a mess, girl. Girl, you might have to go in the closet and put your head between your legs like they told us at was that middle school, high school, elementary school? If a hurricane come, get in the closet and put your head between your legs. Girl. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about some people, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and let's get into this mess. So listen. We're gonna start out. This is gonna be a light. This is gonna be a light night. Okay. Oh, Brittany's in the chat. Yeah, y'all say hey to Brittany, y'all. Some of y'all know who Brittany is. Some of y'all don't. Y'all say Brittany's in the chat. There she go. Brittany W. Say y'all speak to Brittany, y'all. That's my friend. She don't curse. We like completely different. Like completely different. She don't curse. I curse. Okay. She don't drink. Well, she do a little drink. She don't really drink like me. She don't drink. I drink. Hello. Everything you can think about me, she the complete opposite. She said, "I'm so angry. I'm so angry." When she be mad, she be like, "I'm so angry." Girl, hold up, girl. Before we get into hot topics, girl, one day we was at work one day and we were about to go to lunch, and I told her, okay, I think I told her at the last minute, but she didn't see my text. I think I texted her, but she didn't see my text message. And so she was already headed upstairs, and I was telling her to give me like 5 minutes because I was trying to get the stuff done before I left, because I know how the people do. When you exchange, you give them the stuff to do, but they don't do it. They'll swerve out, they didn't see it. So I was trying to make sure I got it down, because when I got back, I knew it was probably gonna be more than what it was. And so I get upstairs and she's like, "I'm so angry." I'm like, "Girl, what? What the fuck did you say?" Yeah, "I'm so angry. I'm so angry." Girl, what? You so angry? Yeah. So anytime, girl, that's her way of cursing, because she don't curse. So anytime we get mad, we're gonna start saying, "Well, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry." Girl. Girl, you don't curse like a grown ass woman. Girl. I'm so angry. Girl, I told you to wait, girl. Did nobody tell you to come up here? Anyways, child, that's my friend though. Okay. All right, y'all. So listen. You know, I know some of y'all don't really watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard, okay? That's my show. There's always room for improvement. The second season is not as great as the first season. For me, I believe the first season is not as great as the second season due to casting. Silas, which is Jasmine's husband, he could not participate because he was deployed. And love or hate Silas, he gave us a lot to talk about the first season. He's very misogynistic, sexist, you know, all those things, right? But nonetheless, girl, I miss Silas. Girl, if y'all ever run into Silas, tell Silas I miss him. Girl, because he gave me something to talk about, and now he's not in the house. I bet you Silas is like, "That's what y'all asses get. Y'all wore me out the first season. Now y'all over there, and girl, they really ain't talking about shit. Girl, now they ain't talking about shit, and now, girl, y'all want me back on the show." So, girl, we miss Silas. Yeah, casting. They. It's too many couples in the house. I'm sorry. You have Jasmine, who's pregnant. Girl, I'm sorry. Nobody. This is it. I think pregnancy could be a beautiful thing, but on this type of show, this type of environment, I don't know how a pregnant woman is going to work. This is supposed to be summer house, turn up, have fun, drink, take shots, and girl, you really can't do all that carrying on while you pregnant. I'm sorry, you just can't. You just can't. You just can't. It is what it is. She's already had the baby. Congratulations to Jasmine. We like Jasmine over here. And then you have Nick and his girlfriend, Preston and his boyfriend, Jasmine and her husband, Amir and his girlfriend. It's like too many couples. It's almost a couple strip, quiet as it's kept. Okay. But anyways, y'all homeboy Amir. Some of y'all was telling me the other day that Amir pretty much said that if Natalie wasn't invited back, that he would not be coming back for season 3. And I hadn't heard him say that. Excuse me, and it's no shade. Thank you, Cassandra. Hey, Rodney, a 2 pieces of pepper. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I hadn't heard him say that, and it's no shade. You know, everybody, I'm not going to retell the story, but I have to really be careful. At one point, I'm not going to lie, I used to kind of be naive, and I just would believe what y'all told me because, girl, you know, y'all watch my channel, you know, y'all support me, we cousins, and then I started realizing some of y'all was setting me up for the okie doke. Some of y'all was setting me up for the okie doke, and I had to realize that some of y'all, no tea, no shade, girl, y'all be lying. Yeah, I felt like y'all be trying to get me in the middle of some shit. And so if I don't see it with my own eyes or hear it with my own eyes, girl, I don't know if I can believe it. So I saw people telling me that Amir supposedly said that he wasn't coming back for season 3. I mentioned it in my review, but I didn't know if it was factual. Okay. So anyways, here is Amir. He was on some podcast with some white girl, of course. Okay. I think it's called Positively Uncensored. And this is what Amir had to say. So listen to what he had to say.
This is where I'm going to end.
I don't know. It depends on if we do get a reunion, if we're able to clear a lot of that air, because this vacation, if it's like a domino effect and the next domino is going to be bigger than season 2 was, I don't think we'll have an enjoyable vacation. I don't think the dynamic of the house is going to be there to where, you know, I'm going to have a good time and my partner is going to have a good time, because at the end of the day, I want her to be there with me this time.
Right.
And that's how I know I'll have the most fun.
Yeah.
Just because like it's fun to party with your friends,
right?
But like real adult vacations, like everyone brings their significant others, no one bats an eye about it, and you have a great time.
Yes.
So if all of those things line up, absolutely, I would love to be back for a season 3. If they don't, then I've just got some heavy thinking, because like we talked about, I've got to make sure that if this does end one day, that I'm good, and that the family that I'm planning on having one day is going to be taken care of.
So listen, I really don't have an issue with anybody on the show. I don't dislike Amir. I don't go up for Amir either. But I've been clocked Amir a long time ago. This is the thing. I try and tell y'all about the people, and y'all don't even want to listen to me. It's no tea, no shade. You can like somebody or feel indifferent about somebody and still tell the truth about that person. I tried to tell y'all about Amir last season. Go back and watch my reviews. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all. Thank you. Who said Joel Cousins stay clocking? I'm always clocking the girls and boys, and some of y'all don't want to believe me. But I've been told y'all about Amir a long time ago. And this year, I said, I'm just going to let it go. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Girl, the people, you know, I guess they love him. Once they find out how he kind of moved, then it is what it is. I've been told y'all this ain't nothing but a black social experiment for Amir. I've been told y'all that. I've been told y'all that. And I'm going to tell you how I knew. Does the regular Summer House have the couples on 24/7 like Martha's Vineyard? Love you, Rodney. I'll say this much: when I used to watch Summer House, it was one couple. One of the guys, it was a main couple. They had like a main couple like Jasmine and Silas. I don't know if they're married yet. At one point they were engaged. At one point he had cheated on her. He had like this lover boy thing, like drink with one of the other guys in the house. He's like an alcoholic. He eventually ended up getting engaged to I think a white girl named Lindsay. But yeah, it was a couple. It was a couple in the house. I think they were like the head ones in charge. But I don't think they had as many couples when they first started, like Summer House, Martha's Vineyard does. When Natalie was petting Tasia's hair, thank you, Nashina. I was heated. She and Amir can spend the next summer elsewhere for all I care. Natalie played in Nick and Tasia's face. Girl, and Amir did too. Carl, that's the alcoholic. Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna go down the whole road of what I've said about Amir or what I think about Amir. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I will say this much. I don't know who in the hell Amir thinks he is to sit here and pretty much give an ultimatum on whether or not if Natalie can't return or come to the show, then he's not returning. In all honesty, on some real shit, Amir is not even that important to the show. I think what has happened is Andy, girl, all tea, all shade, has hyped up Amir, and I think Amir feels like his spot is solidified. So let me go ahead and try and bring in my girlfriend. Amir is not that important to the show. And as much as people hate Bria, Bria is someone that we might miss her antics if she left. Okay? As much as people probably dislike Jordan, Jordan is someone who, if she left, we might miss her presence. You see what I'm saying? There are a couple of people. If Shanice left, because I feel like they have a strong enough presence on the show that if they left, we would be like, oh shit, we remember Shanice last year, right? We remember Jordan last year. We remember Bria. Amir ain't did shit on the show for him to be giving all of that. And I'm gonna say another thing too, okay? And it is what it is. I said it last year, and I gave him a pass this year. See, I try to work with the people. You know, last year I felt some type of way when Simon came to the show. I did. Amir is gonna offer Andy a 3-way and save his job, baby. Make it make sense. Amir is gonna offer Andy a 3-way and save his job. I had an issue with Simon coming last year because this is my thing, y'all, and it's no shade to the white people or anybody outside of being black. We don't have enough reality shows. I'm just gonna keep it on Bravo. We don't have enough black reality shows on Bravo. We got Potomac, we got Atlanta, I think we got Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. And I think the rest are white, or they may have a splash of black, you know, Hispanic, Asian girl here or there, right? So I felt some type of way that, girl, we finally get another reality show with an all-black cast. And girl, y'all trying to throw this white boy in the mix. No. 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 But I let it go. Oh, Married to Medicine. I forgot about Married to Medicine. I let it go because Simon actually came. He gave us something to talk about. I'm like, okay, girl. He only going to be there for a couple of days. It's not that big of a deal. As long as he don't make it to the opening credits, we fine. Simon came back this year. Simon giving us something to talk about. It's not that big of a deal. He's just going to come and visit for a few days, and then his ass is going back home. Okay, whatever. But we're not putting no white people in the opening credits with the black people. We just not. Okay, it is what it is. So for Amir to want to bring Natalie to the show, and this is a black show, I have a problem with that. Because if we're going to be honest, Amir, girl, I'm really trying not to be mean today. Girl, I'm really trying not to be mean today. I'm really not trying to be mean today. Amir can go. Amir can go. Amir, girl, come on. Amir can go. Even if he didn't say if Natalie didn't come back, he would have to do some thinking. Amir can go because Amir don't want to be there anyway. I guarantee you Amir want to be on Summer House. I've been told y'all about Amir. I'm gonna leave it alone. I've been told y'all about Amir. I've been told y'all about Amir. You're not bringing that white lady, white Latina, whatever the fuck she is. I don't care. Latina, I don't know. You're not y'all not bringing that lady to the show. If you want her to come for 2 or 3 days, like the other girls and boys do, okay, girl, whatever. But you trying to bring her into the show as a full-time cast member? Absolutely not. You can leave. Come on, madam. Come on. Thank you, Shan. You can leave. Thank you. You can leave, Amir. I mean, Amir is not that important to the show at all. He's really not. He's really, 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 really not. And quiet as it's kept, if we're going to be honest, even though I don't too much go up for Natalie like that, Natalie done gave us more than Amir. Natalie done gave us more in the last couple of episodes than Amir done gave us seasons 1 and season 2. So if you want, girl, you gonna fuck around and Natalie have your spot and you'll be visiting Natalie for 2 or 3 days. Selena and Amir can go. They can go. Amir can go and they can bring Preston. They really can. They literally can get rid of Amir and bring Preston on. Hello? I mean, not Preston. What's the boy name? Phil. They can bring Phil on. They can get rid of Amir and bring Phil on, not Preston. I'll be mean for you. Cousin Amir and his tramp can go. Let him go to the other summer house with his people. We're good over here. Bye. Thank you, Michelle Johnson. Yes, him and Maria. Like I call her Miss Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb. I call her Miss Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb. I'm gonna tell y'all why Natalie, girl, Selena, Maria, Guadalupe Lopez rubbed me the wrong way. I'm gonna tell y'all why she rubbed me the wrong way. She rubbed me the wrong way when she walked her ass into that house and it was a Freaknik night and she stood there judging. I'm gonna tell you why that bothered me, okay? This is why it bothered me. Now, we all judge, okay? We all judge. But in real life, they were not doing anything outside of what they normally do. The only difference is they dressed up. Nick had on some tattoos. They kind of, dressed up, I guess, like in 90s attire. But for the most part, they were just drinking and dancing and twerking and throwing their ass in a circle. The way Natalie was standing there judging, she was acting like, here we go, this ring like a mess, girl. She was acting as if she had literally just walked into the real Freaknik. Now I could see, now some real shit, I could see if this was the actual real Freaknik. I could see that. But girl, it wasn't giving all of that for you to be standing there like the way she was standing. And that's why I said she gives me the type of tea that she probably tells Amir that he doesn't act like those blacks. That's what she gives me. She gives me that she tells Amir that he doesn't act like those blacks. And what he gives me is he downs black women in order to lift her up. I can guarantee you, girl, he probably makes some slick ass comments about the black girls, because we still remember that tweet that you tweeted out years ago, Amir, about you being scared of black women. We ain't forgot that, but see, I didn't want to go there tonight. Okay? So we still remember that shit. We ain't forgot. Hello? That's what she gives me. I'm not saying that's how she is, but she gives me like you're not like that type of black person. Hello? I'm just telling you how I see it. How I see it is not the gospel. It does not make it the truth. Okay? That's just how I see it. She's insecure. She's insecure about Jordan. Jordan does not want Amir, girl. Don't know. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody in that house want Amir. Nobody. Girl, you worried about Jordan, girl. Girl, let me tell you something. You worried about Jordan, and you worried about Amir, I guess, liking Jordan. Girl, Amir like people who remind him of his mama. Hello? It's no, and that's what it, and girl, Amir like women who remind him of his mama, and y'all can take that how y'all want to take it. His mama ain't black, so y'all can figure out the rest. Hello? Girl. Amir ain't worried about none of them girls in that house. Even Shanice is too black for Amir. Hello? Her mama white. Let me shut up. Anyways, I'm done. It is what it is. If Amir come back, he come back. If he go, he go. Yeah, he's biracial. Yeah, he's biracial. Mm-hmm. He's black and Lebanese. Mm-hmm. But see, I had already clocked Amir before the show even started. I told y'all this. I clocked Amir before the show even started. I remember even having conversations about this with other people. How I was like, oh girl, I know, I see what type of, oh, okay, I see what he on. And it is what it is. But it is what it is. But in a nutshell, I don't think that he had. I don't know who has gassed him up behind the scenes. I don't know who has gotten in his ear. But it's not giving. It's giving Delulu. It's giving Delulu. It's giving Delulu because you act like you Kenya Moore. You act like you Porsha. I even give it to Porsha. You act like you Nene Leakes. You act like you one of the housewives who probably can throw a little bit of weight around and say, this is what I am and am not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If you was one of those girls, you could probably say, this is who I want to come on the show. And if they don't come, then I ain't coming back either. They could probably throw their weight around. Girl, you ain't got no weight. And on some real shit, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Girl, it sounds like y'all about this close from getting canceled anyways. Girl. So, girl, because the ratings are not the best. While I'm watching and a few other people watching, that's not enough to keep the show going. So we don't know what's about to happen with the show. So for a show that's probably halfway down their canceled anyways, you got a lot of motherfucking nerve to be trying to tell the people, if my girl can't come, I ain't coming either. You better be trying to save your spot. Hello? Shit. But then I saw online that they are casting for single men. So if y'all are in the NYC area, I saw something online that said they were casting. So I think they did get a season 3. I think they did. I don't know for sure. But I saw something online about them casting for single men, and it like if you like to hang out in the vineyard, something like that. So I don't know, child. All right, y'all. Anyways, let's move on. Girl, listen to this. Listen to this, y'all. But I had to put Sheree name in here. Long story short, earlier this month, this is according to Yahoo Entertainment. I think Shanice is needed. I do. I think Shanice is needed. I think Shanice is needed. I don't think they should get rid of Shanice. They really need to bring another Shanice on the show. They need to bring one of Shanice homegirls who do the same shit she do. Have her titties out. I'm sorry, they do. And they need to bring another. They need to bring two. They need to bring two more. They need to bring one more Shanice and 2 Fields. I'm telling y'all. You have to have the girls and boys who are kind of like the wild cards. You have to have, for me, you do. You have to have a Shanice. You have to have that girl who gonna have her titties out and be like, woo! You gotta have a girl like that. You gotta have a boy in the house that Shanice gonna wanna fuck. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have some of the girls and boys who just don't give a damn. I think Bria is needed. I'm sorry. I think Bria is needed. I do. I think Bria is needed. I think Bria is needed. I'm gonna say this much: the ones who I would definitely bring back, no questions asked, would be Bria, would be Shanice. Those are like a shoe-in for me. What's up, Diva? What's up? Those are those are like automatic for me. Bria and Shanice, I would bring back. I will automatically bring back Phil. I will bring back Mariah. Jordan, girl, she gonna have to step it up. Cause have y'all noticed the last like 3 episodes, Jordan ain't really been in the show. So I don't know if they're trying to weed Jordan out. Maybe they weeding Jordan out and they're gonna send her to Summer House. Y'all think so? Because Jordan has not. They haven't really shown Jordan that much. Not the last like 2 or 3 episodes. Shanice need a man in the house that's on the same shit as Shanice. Jasmine, I like Jasmine, but Jasmine, quiet as it's kept, she ain't been giving nothing either. But Jasmine is pregnant too. Jasmine can only do so much. I would have loved to see Jasmine this season not pregnant. I would have loved to see that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what's going on with Jordan. I don't know. I feel like that I don't know why I feel that, but I feel like I could see Jordan going over to Summer House, quiet as it's kept. But I want Jordan to stay on Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I like Jasmine too. But Jasmine ain't giving shit though. But I understand too because she's pregnant. Oh, thank you. Woo, child, the ghetto. Thank you for giving me a break from the adulthood. Thank you. It's so ghetto, ain't it? Girl, it's ghetto as hell. I love tuning in. Nick let the ancestors down. Girl, Nick let the ancestors down. Nick let the ancestors down. He was supposed to snatch those wenches by their grown, bought, or borrowed edges. I know that's right. Let me tell you. Girl, I can appreciate that Nick stood in his shit. And I can appreciate that Nick didn't give a damn about. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe in the whole woman man stuff. If we have to have some confrontation, you can say what the fuck you gotta say, and I can say what the fuck I gotta say, and then we can hug it out and be done with it and go have cocktails. But I like the fact that Nick stood in his shit and he went around that room one by one and got everybody together. And he didn't let nobody try to jump. You see when Shanice tried to jump in, he said, I'm talking to her. He said, no, I'm talking to her. Basically, you shut the fuck up. Because that's what I would have said. That would have had to girl, I'm too girl, I can't do show. I couldn't do a reality show. I'm too loud, I'm too bangy, I'm too country, and all that shit gonna fly out the window. And I'm too motherfucking grown. But I'm gonna tell you what it is too, girl. A lot of the girls on Summer House Martha's Vineyards, they play into respectability politics too. That's a conversation they ain't ready to have. I clocked that last season. I said, oh, the girls are into respectability politics. That's what they doing. Okay, girl. It's cute, whatever, girl. But I see what y'all trying to do. Because in real life, girl, I would have told Bria to shut the fuck up. I would have told Bria to shut the fuck up, and I would have told Shanice to shut the fuck up too. And that's how they would have went. And everybody's mouth would have been wide open because they wouldn't have believed that a man was saying that. Yup, I'm saying it. I should have fucking am. I said it. As soon as Bria would have said let it out, I would have said, girl, fuck you. That's what I would have said. Because the gag is y'all want to give a show, which is fine. Like Candace told Eric, bitch, put all my fourth wall in. Y'all want to give a motherfucking show and start all this unnecessary bullshit? Well, let's give the girls a show. And we would have went to town. Girl, baby, Nick made me want to catch a flight to sling them 304s in Jesus' precious name. Okay? Thank you, Woo Child the Ghetto. Okay? Girl, because that's the thing. Y'all want to put on a show, which is what they're supposed to do. But girl, y'all going down the wrong road. I'm sorry. To me, when you start going down the road of trying to paint people as sexual predators and all that shit, it's kind of like, girl. And on some real shit, Bria, the way that Nick should have clocked Bria right in front of Simon, you got a lot to say about flirting with me. Wasn't Bria the same one who threw her legs around Nick when she walked into the house? Am I tripping? Did somebody hop on somebody and throw their legs around somebody? Cowgirl style? Hello? Hello? Wasn't that Bria? Somebody did at the beginning of the season when they was happy to see them. And they hopped them and gave them a hug. We're going to talk about it some more on Sunday. Because I got a little bit more I want to give all the girls and boys. Bria was the same one was telling Nick that he could be her, that he could be her emotional cuddle buddy. But you got the nerve to sit here and say this man was flirting with you? Because, girl, and then here go Bravo playing that game with the viewers like they always do. They'll play a clip that ain't got shit to do with nothing. Nick, this is all I'm saying, y'all. And I'm going to be done with it and we're going to move on. If we start to go down this road of making every encounter about someone Yes, Bria did wrap her legs around Nick and asked him to be her cuddle. But girl, and you want to talk about somebody flirting with somebody. If we start to go down this road and we make every encounter that happens between these men and women on the show something that has to do with flirting, or you have wandering eyes, girl, I'm telling you, especially no one is going to want to have any dealings with the women, because if I give you a hug, if I look at you, if you twerking, you gonna say I got wandering eyes. If you ask me, can you take me to Nobu, like Bria asked Nick, and Nick said, yeah, sure, of course I can take you to Nobu, then they'll try to make that as though, oh, you flirted with me. Like, I just think it's the wrong road, like wrong road to go down. Like, nobody is gonna want to like talk to nobody, because every time we look up, y'all gonna be trying to make a situation to something that is not. Instead of it just being, oh, we're friends. Like, for example, nobody said anything about Bria when she threw her legs around Nick. Nobody said, oh my God, Bria, why are you throwing your legs around Nick? Nick, why you let Bria throw her legs? Like, nobody, I didn't see anybody say anything about that, because it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just like, oh my God, these are friends. They probably haven't seen each other in a long time, right? She's probably genuinely happy to see him. That's probably why she jumped up and gave him a hug. It wasn't that big of a deal. They both have partners, right? It's not that deep. I saw it. I didn't even say nothing about it because it wasn't that deep. It was just like, oh, they probably ain't seen each other in months. You know? But if we start to go down this road, we can start to nitpick at certain shit. So the same way that Bria can say, oh, you like to flirt, then Nick could have came back and said, girl, you wrapped your whole motherfucking legs around my body. Girl, just the other night you asked me to be your cuddle buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can start to go down that road, and then it's just going to mess up everything. Because you really don't have an issue. You trying to make an issue. Jordan and Summer, they had an issue. They said, Nick, stop touching on me. Stop touching on me. I think that was a genuine issue. Shanice don't have no fucking issue. You making something up. Oh, he has a wandering eyes. Girl, your titties are out. And like I said, and here I go, girl. If we start to call out all this stuff, if we're gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it. Let me make sure this light. Is this light working? Girl, my light keep going out. I think it's a storm. There we go. If we start to go down this road, the same way that people could say that Nick is disrespectful or he has wandering eyes, Shanice, baby girl, we can say that you're disrespectful too, because if you know this man is in a relationship, then why the fuck are you standing beside him throwing your ass right beside his face with your titties out? It is unfair for this to be a house, to be an experiment, right? And we're having a party. And then Nick has to remove himself from the party that's happening in the living room because, Shanice, you want to have your motherfucking titties out. So if Nick is disrespectful, then you're disrespectful too. Because if you know that he's in a relationship, then why would you sit right beside him and throw your ass in a circle and have your titties out at the same goddamn time? But like I said, if we start to go down that road, then it's just going to mess up everything. And the reality is, I don't give a damn what nobody say. For the most part, in friend groups like this, women just don't walk around with their titties out. So I think the natural reaction for most people, girl, probably 99% of people, if they just saw a woman walk in the room with their titties out, we would be like, oh, this bitch got her titties out. That's what we would say, because women just don't walk around topless. Not in that type of setting. So I just think the girls and boys should really do a whole bunch of thinking about the roads they want to go down next season, because girl, y'all are going to create a mess where No one wants to interact with each other. No one is going to want to. You see how Amir, and that's probably the smartest thing he's done this whole season. You see how Amir, when they started partying and Natalie took her top off and showed her titties, he was like, I'm about to go. If we start to go down that road of the men, like, oh, girl, I got to go. It's kind of like, girl, why you can't even have no party because now Amir feel like I have to go in the room because I have a girlfriend and I don't want anything to be misconstrued. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It is. We spend too much time talking about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. All right, y'all. We already talked about Amir leaving the show. We talked about that for damn near an hour. We don't talk about Martha's Vineyard for like since I've been on here. We need to move on. All right, y'all. We're not talking about Martha's Vineyard no more anymore. All right. So earlier this month, Sheree's, you know they had Sheree name in the headline. They're trying to get clicks and views. Earlier this month, Sheree's former man was convicted of domestic violence, harassing communications against his ex-wife, Melody Cherie Rodgers. Per court documents obtained by Urban Bell, Martell was found guilty on May the 2nd. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail, suspended, and 12 months of supervised probation. He was also fined over $500 and is prohibited from having any contact with his ex-wife. Girl, the entrepreneur was initially arrested in January on a warrant for domestic violence. His ex-wife requested the warrant in July 2023 after a friend revealed that Martell planned to release an explicit video of Melody on social media. In the Love and Marriage Huntsville season premiere, Melody explained how the whole incident started. It began when Martell sent her a text message telling her to stop messing with him. The text was accompanied by a screenshot from a video they had previously recorded. Girl, what they say, no face, no case. Girl, y'all be out here doing these videos, honey. Girl, do what you gonna do, girl, but y'all better stop showing y'all faces. No face, no case. Hello? You sucking dick with your whole camera, with your whole face. But you sucking dick with your whole face in the camera. Talk about that ain't me, girl. That's you. Girl, sister, that's you. Sister, that's you. Now, he ain't had no business putting the video out, but sister, that's you. Sister, that's you. You did a good job, though. You did a good job. You did a good job, but girl, that's you. Okay. Anyways, Martell has an ongoing custody a case between him and his ex. He's asking for full custody of their children, allowing them to appear on Love and Marriage Huntsville and other media platforms. Anyways, girl, that's pretty much what they say. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't understand. Like, I can't even come up with the words. There we go. He's crazy. Who just said it? Thank you. Girl, he's crazy. Who said that? Quita, thank you. Girl, he's crazy. Like, Martell has to be psycho. Martell has done the things that he's done to his ex-wife and will still get on television and say that nice guys finish last. Child, Destiny got arrested today for identity theft fraud. Girl, listen, I've been trying to, I saw that online, but I couldn't find the details, so I said I'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with Miss Destiny, honey. I don't know what's going on with Miss Destiny. But yeah, I just think Martell is a mess. I think Martell is a mess. I think he's psychotic to even continue to say that he's this good guy. Like, Martell is not a good person, y'all. I'm sorry. He's just not. What has it is what it is. It is what it is. Girl, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I think that I think Martell is horrible. And I think that I think the more people around Martell that tell him that he's right. I don't know if people can this is the thing about Martell. I don't know if people telling him that he's wrong, he would believe that he's wrong. Because in his head, I think he thinks he's a victim. This is what I think Martell thinks. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because my eyes keep watering. This is what I think about Martell. I think Martell is still upset. Girl, this light keep going out. I'm not worried about this ring light no more tonight. I think Martell is still upset because he lost his marriage. Thank you, K baby. Watch they try to make Martell a victim on the show. Everyone around him and Abel's is dangerous and sick as fuck. It really is, girl. It really is. They won't call him for what he is. And when I say they, I'm talking about Kimmy, Tisha, Marceau, Maurice. Those two are a mess anyways. But they won't call it for what it is. I think he's still upset that he lost his marriage. I don't think he's really come to grips with he is the cause for the demise of his union. Because I think in Martell's head, it was okay. Like on some real shit, if we're gonna be honest about it, Martell ain't the only man that's cheated on his wife and stayed married. I think that's part of the reason why Martell was so comfortable letting us know the first season that Ariane was his girlfriend. Because I really do believe in his head, he thought that it doesn't matter because my wife is not leaving me. Girl. So even if I get on here and say, yeah, I got a girlfriend, it's going to be okay. I do believe that if they were not on the show, Melody would still be with Martell. I think if Melody did not become the star of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think she would still be with Martell to this day. I do. It was because Melody got her ass on TV. Hello? And Melody didn't want to look like no fool. Because Melody has already let us know that baby is not the reason why she would not get back with Martell. She already said that. She said that. She said the baby wasn't even the reason. She said it was a disrespect. Hello? That's what she said. Okay? That's what she said. Just to be clear. But I think that she will still be with Martell. I think that Martell has not. I think Martell is upset at how his life is going, because I think that's part of the reason why Martell wanted her to go speak to other. Didn't he want her to speak to like other older women, right? Because more than likely, they've been through the same thing that Melody went through. And he wanted them to tell her, don't let the devil come in and destroy your union. Don't let no woman take your man. Because there's a good chance that the other men that Martell probably knows, the older men, they probably did the same thing Martell did, and they still got to keep their families. But the difference between them and Melody is Melody's on a TV show now. And a bitch only gonna be embarrassed for so long. Hello? Once Melody got on that TV show and she said, oh, baby, I'm not looking like no motherfucking fool in front of hundreds of thousands of people. She said she got her shit and she left. Hello? That's what happened. Nobody, like I be trying to tell y'all, I tell y'all all the time, nobody likes public humiliation. I be trying to tell y'all that. I know I don't, bitch. That's the quickest way to get me to cut up and act a fool. That's why I said I would not be good at reality TV. That's why I would not be good at reality TV, because I would feel like once I think you trying me, girl, and I feel like you try, except Khloe Kardashian, she don't, okay? But that's why I would not be good at reality TV, because once I think you're trying me, and once I think you're trying to put on a show, or once I feel like like you're trying to embarrass me, girl, my nerves instantly get bad. Let me see if it works, y'all. Sometimes you gotta hold it down. There we go. Sometimes you gotta hold it down and let it blink a couple of times. But yeah, hey Porsha Turner, what's up? But yeah, the public humiliation shit. Y'all, you know, some of y'all love what the diva call it, the public humiliation badge. I don't want it. And the minute I even feel like the way you're on some real shit, the way that they tried to do Nick and tried to go down this list of, oh, you got wandering eyes, girl, my insides. That's why they would have had to cut the cameras. They would have had to cut the cameras. Because right then and there, I would have been like, oh my God, girl, I see what they trying to do. Girl, oh, y'all trying to embarrass me and give a show. Okay, well, since y'all motherfuckers want to give a show, then we're going to give a motherfucking show. And the same way Candace told the motherfuckers, put my fourth wall in it, put my motherfucking fourth wall in the goddamn show. And girl, we would have went on a whole goddamn cursing spree. When I tell you I have been very vocal about I do not like to be embarrassed publicly. It's something about it that does something to my body. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hold on. I swear to God. Thank you, Southern Purchase. As someone who lives in Alabama, the girls are well known up there to be trash. Ooh, I'm gonna send you a clip of Shaunie's first husband telling T. Oh, she was married and pregnant with Shaq's child. Shaq paid him $2 million to divorce Shaunie and go away. Nasty work. Ooh. Allegedly. Thank you, Southern Purchase. I know that's right. But yes, I just don't like to be publicly humiliated. And if the girls do it to me, that's why I would not be good. I just would not be good at reality TV. Girl, it would be too much cursing. It would be too much bleeping. All you would hear was, you mother bleep, 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 bleep. Y'all hoes got me bleep, bleep, bleep. Fuck you, bleep, and fuck you. That's all you would hear. That's all you would hear. That's all you would hear was bleep, 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 bleep. Girl, cut. Girl, he doing too much cursing. Girl, he ghetto. Girl, that's fine. Girl, where's my shit? I can go. Hello? I don't have to be at this motherfucker. Hold up. Oh, thank you, Rule Child Ghetto. We said we weren't talking about this anymore. I would have pulled a Kendrick Lamar if I was Nick. You sure right. I did say that. Let's move on. Okay, but yeah. Melody, you know, it is what it is with Melody and Martell. Martell is a hot ass mess. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, I think Martell is a mess. All right, y'all, let's move on. It's getting late. Okay, that's all I've been on. Girl, I feel like I've been on here for like 2 hours. That's what I feel like. Okay, y'all, baby, listen to this shit.
Battery, 30%. Connected to Rodney's iPad.
Oh, before we get into this, y'all, before we get into the mess, y'all know I'm a little sensitive when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I do have to say this. I do not. I saw a couple of videos floating around, and I want the girls to not talk to us about anything. I don't want to hear Porsha talk. I don't want to hear any of the new girls talking. Like, I really want them to go back to the days where we didn't know shit. I don't need to see your outfit. I don't need to see you in hair and makeup. I think they about to gag Porsha. I love to say something, though, bitch. Bitch, let me say something, bitch. Bitch, let me tell y'all something. Porsha was the first one and everybody followed suit. Let me tell y'all something, bitch. Girl, I think they about to swing Porsha. Bitch. Bitch, when I tell y'all, I think they are about to swing Porsha every which way but loose. Girl, they are about to gag the shit out of Porsha. Porsha is happy to be back on the show. They are about to gag the shit out of Porsha. Girl, Porsha about to get jumped. Not physically, girl. Porsha about to get jumped. I feel it in my spirit. And honestly, I don't even know if the Kenya and Porsha situation gonna last. I feel like if anybody kick it off, it might be Kenya, quiet as it's kept. But they're about to drag Porsha. It's gonna be the Porsha season. Okay? It's definitely gonna be Porsha season. What y'all say she carrying the show? They're about to drag Porsha. And old girl, I'm gonna just say this much. Just so we should. Old girl, Miss Brittany. It's a girl named Brittany Edie. Brittany look like she with the shits. And you know they say Brittany is cousins with Fallon, supposedly. Girl, I'm over telling y'all the storylines. Girl, they say Brittany is cousin with Fallon. They say Brittany is cousins with Fallon. Brittany do give you no tea, no shade. Brittany do give you a little love and hip hop, basketball wife type of tea. But quiet as it's kept, this is why I'm about to gag y'all. If y'all go for Porsha, I don't see why y'all wouldn't go for Brittany. Hello. If y'all go for Porsha, y'all definitely should go for Brittany. But honestly, I'm gonna say this much. I'm gonna say this much. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Girl, I know we're not supposed to be talking about the show, but I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of go for that clip I saw of Brittany. Real Housewives is love and hip hop. Okay, real love. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I kind of did go up for Brittany a little bit. Baby, she giving me real bangy, classy. Girl, I cuss your ass out. She giving me. I'm sorry, I kind of did go up for Brittany a little bit. I did. When I was like, who is this? I was like, what's this? I was like, oh, she ghetto. But I was like, she like a hood classy. She like a okay. She was playing around talking about edges. Yes, that's the one who I kind of go up for already. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It only was like a 20-second clip, but I kind of went up for Brittany a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna like her. Hey, yes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I need the girls to come in and girl, I'm okay with it. She gives me Bugetto. Yeah, she gives me Bugetto. I need the girls to come in and I just want the girls to give. Since Rodney like her, she must be the villain. Okay, I always go for the villains, honey. Hello, them be my girls. Okay, if you ain't no villain, I ain't fucking with you. Hello. But quiet as it's kept, Porsha was a real villain. But I'm gonna shut up and leave it alone, child. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this mess. Kel Mitchell. Y'all know Kel Mitchell from Kenan and Kel. You know Kenan and Kel Mitchell. He did an interview with Shannon Sharp. Thank you, Southern Purchase. Samoti, allegedly Miss Whitfield was spotted in Huntsville with Miss Martell about 2 weeks ago, allegedly. Oh, I need them to let that go. Okay? They need to let that go. I'm gonna play a clip of this man talking, and I want y'all to listen to what he had to say. He was married, and he says that his ex-wife allegedly was pregnant multiple times while they were married. This is what he said. Destiny Williams, Love and Marriage Huntsville, got arrested again today for fraud and identity theft. Thank you. That's what they told us earlier. Thank you, though. I heard the kids came out and dragged him. I saw the daughter. Let me just play what this man had to say. I don't know. This story is weird. Let me just say something, y'all, before we even get into the story. I have never been not confused. I'm just gonna say this much. I'm gonna tell y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all how much I forgot about Drew. If y'all watch my video, did y'all see I forgot to even mention Drew until I started talking about Drew and Courtney? When I was giving y'all the cast, I forgot all about Drew. That's how much Drew was, and I forgot about Drew, and I was literally looking at the list of names, and I literally skipped right over Drew and didn't even realize it. Once I was editing the video, I was like, hold up, I didn't say Drew. So I had to throw her picture in there real fast after Brittany's picture. And then once I started talking about, I think Drew and Courtney should come back, that's when I put a picture up again. But I didn't even mention Drew's name when I was mentioning the girls because and I was literally looking at the list of names. A mess. I'm not saying that Kel is lying. That's not what I'm saying. It's just hard for me to believe this story. And you know why it's hard for me to believe the story? You know why it's hard for me? I guess I am saying he lied in a way. Okay. It's hard for me to believe this story. You're too diplomatic. It's hard for me to believe this story because, not to say that just because I've never heard of something like this happening before, trying to be fair and shit. Girl, I'm always trying to be fair, girl. Ain't I always trying to be fair? Girl, it's hard for me to believe this story because, not to say because I've never heard of anything like this, but girl, I've never heard of no shit like this happen in a day of my life. I never have. And I know there's a story. I know I'm sure there is an example for everything that we can come up with. I'm sure there is somebody out there can say, oh my God, that happened to me. But it's just hard for me to believe that a man would stay with, girl, these niggas don't even stay with y'all when they find out y'all cheated. You mean to tell me this nigga stayed with this woman after she got not pregnant once but twice? Who? Girl, ain't no man staying with no woman when she's getting pregnant multiple times by other men in the marriage. These niggas will have a fit if they found out you went and sucked a nigga dick. These niggas will have a fit if you cheat back. They will have a fit if they cheat with every bitch in town. You go sleep with your ex-boyfriend to get your lick back. These niggas will act like the world just came to an end. So it's just hard for me to believe that this man stayed with this lady and she kept getting pregnant over and over and you just stayed with her. Girl, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and just be honest. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe this story. But we're going to go ahead and listen to what he had to say. Y'all listen to it. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't believe no man is staying with no woman after she's got pregnant multiple times while they're married from other men. Girl. Okay. Let's go.
Ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within the lie already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the marriage was never the same after that, was it?
No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is right at the beginning. And so within that process,
She probably should have kept that to herself.
and well, I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known, it was just like, yo, with even in being, the pregnancy, she almost died within the pregnancy. So that was a hard time too.
Right.
It was a lot, it was other times. She had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She had gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Not with me.
Ah, come on, Kel.
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed.
She telling you this?
No.
How did you find this out? I want to know how you found this out. You read a letter. You got to read through the phones.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how that one went? There was a thing where we weren't having sex anymore, and we weren't doing anything anymore.
You weren't having sex. Clearly, she was.
Yeah, it's just because of I knew what was going on,
Right?
And I was like, yo, what is even happening? You're not coming home. You're not doing all these different things.
And y'all man, she not coming home, y'all man.
Yeah. But then this was, back then.
Yeah.
We praying for it now. It's all good.
Yeah.
But this is what the process of what I was going through.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And so now as this is going on, there was a time, get some more soda.
I need something strong in this soda can. You telling me that right here.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, you had one, you ordered that, but that wasn't yours. She told you, you didn't know you had one of your own, and she.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There was
Thank you, Woo Child Ghetto Cousin Rodney. You have been blessed. You have been a blessing to me. Watching your videos is my self-care. Oh my God, thank you so much. I pray you continue to receive the blessings the universe has for you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you.
A situation where there was a guy, and I had a feeling, you know what I mean, that she was
Did you know him?
Talking to somebody. It was one of her friends that was to come over, right? And I was working a lot, you know what I mean? So it was one of those situations. And so I was dropping off the kids, and then go to work, and how I go. And so one day I decided where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take the car and just kind of like go searching where she might be, because she didn't come home. And so I got in the whip, went driving around, saw her whip, looked different, and I saw it, and I said at the hotel, I was like, yo, okay, this is a car at the hotel. I go to the lobby, you know what I mean? I go walk into the lobby. Turns out dude just come walking down the lobby.
I'm gonna tell you why I also think he lying. I don't know if y'all caught this. If you listen to him every time, after every sentence, you know what I mean? 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 Okay, listen to it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. No, I don't. I honestly don't know what you mean.
We about to go to the car, my car, and then she was driving, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay.
You heard him again? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said, you know what I mean, throughout the whole. Okay, let me shut up.
Take me upstairs. Take me. Let's go to the elevator. Let's go together. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? If we go up, we don't need to fight. Let's go.
Anytime this nigga say, you know what I mean, take a shot. Anytime he say, you know what I mean, take a shot. Hello? I'm drinking water. Take a shot for me.
Yeah.
Because I already know what it is.
Right.
So we go up. Of course, she's surprised. Oh, within the room. And, we walk in. I walk in there, and I'm just like, hey, okay, so this is what's going on. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? All right, and this is what you're doing?
Take a shot.
Okay, so, and I walk out, because I'm like, I'm not about to fight over someone that...
She already made a decision.
Yeah, you made your decision. We had been through it.
Did she come out and let me explain?
Yeah.
What did that explain? Offer without explanation.
Let me explain. I'll go to the car. After I went to the car, then there was this... I was like, yo, I need to go back. And I went back, because now I was like, well, I felt disrespected, so now I need to go do something. So then I'm going back up there. Cops came, everybody came up at that point. And I remember this cop told me, he said, hey, yo, I've seen this type of woman, this situation. You need to get out of this situation. You know what I mean? You need to get out of this situation. Like, like a goofy still stayed around. You know what I mean? Drink. He's trying to make it work for the kids. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work.
Girl, you heard? Drink. Bitch, that's 3 shots right. That's 3 shots right there in 7 seconds. Girl, 3. Girl, he said, you know what I mean? 3. Girl, that's literally 3 shots in 7 seconds.
But it just wasn't working out. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work. And
drink.
She ended up getting pregnant by another guy. Now, how that situation happened was that I was at the hospital. She had a sickle cell trait. So she ended up, I'm thinking it's that. We go in there and the doctor comes in and says, yeah, so you lost the baby. And I was just like, hey, yo, what? You lost the baby? And I'm like, oh, I know that's not mine. And so I lost the baby and I'm like, okay, so she was pregnant at that time. And this was just like, what was going on? You know what I mean?
That was rough.
But then it's also doing movies, doing TV shows, doing all these things as this is going on, not really telling anybody anything. Right. I wasn't telling my parents, telling my family what was going on. Right. So now all these situations are happening. And I get to the point where I'm at, 2004, I get a phone call and she's this guy, that she wants to be with. And I was just like, okay, yeah, y'all need to be together. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. And I just felt like at that point it needs to be a reset button. Just because I looked at my parents and how beautiful their relationship was and how this relationship was not being that at all. And how what I thought marriage would be wasn't that at all. And then even just the navigation of this industry as well and what was going on. I just wanted to hit an off button at that point. And I felt like that was the answer. Right. At the Sun Hotel in Canada, on the other side of a balcony, I tell people, I heard something tell me, hey, yo, get into a room, lock the door, and get off this balcony. I know that was God now. But at that time, I said it was a person, but I know it was God that told me to do that.
I know y'all. I really be trying to. the diva told me shut your ass up. You always trying to be fair. Get on my motherfucking nerves. I always trying to be fair and shit, girl. You know that nigga is lying. You know that motherfucker is lying. Okay, girl. No, for real though. On some real shit, y'all. I just do not believe. I'm sorry, y'all. I see the men and women going back and forth in the comment sections. And a lot of, men are like, let him tell his story. Even some of the women are like, that's his story. I'm sorry. I don't believe this story, y'all. I just don't. They're going to have to show me some, it's going to have to be some hardcore. It's not for me to, I just don't believe this story. I just do not believe this story. Even when I was looking at him, you couldn't see his facial expression. But even when he was telling the story, I was looking at his face. I was like, he's lying. His face gives me he's lying. Every time he says, you know what I mean? He's thinking of the next thing to say. He's literally telling this story as he goes along. I don't think, no. Let me tell you something. There are some men out there who wives have cheated first and they stayed. We don't really hear about those stories because we know it's kind of like the men not going to come out and say, I stood by my wife. That's why so many people, no tea, no shade, even though Will and Jada were not together at the time, that's why a lot of people were upset at Will Smith because they felt like, how dare you stay with this woman after she had sex with another man? That's a big part of the reason why people were so pissed off at Will. Like, you really sat at this table and protected your wife and stayed with your wife after we think she cheated on you, right? No, not fuck the fact that Will was out here doing his dirt. We hear stories like, I just don't believe that this man stayed with this woman after she was getting pregnant time after time. I think I heard him say 3 times, 2 or 3 times. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe, and I think he's lying. I do. I think he made that whole story up. I think he made the story. Now he could be telling the truth. I just don't believe it though. He could have, if he would have said some shit like I was cheating and then my wife cheated on me and we stayed together and worked it out, I would have said, okay, girl, that probably sounds like the truth. Girl. But for you to just paint this picture like this woman was just out here. Do men get other women pregnant and women stay? Yep. We know that. That happens a few times. Look at Gabrielle and Dwayne, whatever his name is. Didn't he have a break baby? Knowing damn well they went on a break. Look at Ludacris and his wife. Hello. Look at that girl Bria Anderson and Tim. So the girl's gonna stay. The girl's gonna stay. They're gonna come up with a lie and say, "Oh, we was on break." Okay, girl, whatever. I don't believe this, man. I just do not believe this story. Girl, I do not believe this story. I don't care what nobody got to say. Girl, I think he's a goddamn liar. Lala and Carmelo, look. And Carmelo had like 3 kids on Lala. Remember I think he had the little girl. Then I think he had a set of twins, right? Didn't he have like a set of twins? This is what the wife had to say. So this is what she had to say. But this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. Listen to what she had to say.
So, Kel.
First of all, this bitch is so pretty. I swear to God. Y'all cannot see her face. You can't see her face. But she is so pretty to me.
Who is this person?
I wish you could see her face.
Because
she is so pretty.
Like, who was this? And then the other thing is, like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for like years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like, how does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago. And it's just kind of odd, like, how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know. Do you remember your daughter in a car accident? Do you remember your son losing his tooth? Do you remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely physically, mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me?
Thank you, Hyru, for the cash out. Thank you so much.
And choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have the sickle beta thalassemia disease. Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Do you remember that? Do you remember you using the money that I created to pay for an entire woman's place? Do you remember that? Do you remember, taking the kids to Chicago and not telling me? Do you remember unilaterally filing for divorce and then moving back in with your mistress? Do you remember that? It's just, your memory is so strange. Like, do you remember that you didn't have any money for a studio, told you that, basically told everybody that you were dead?
She said a man. Yes. Y'all heard her. She said a man. She said a man, baby. She said a man, a baby, M-A-N, baby. That's what she said. That's what she said.
And so I had to write a pilot for you. Do you remember that I wanted to be a mathematician, but instead I decided to be in a rap group with you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that when no one else was talking about you, I produced and wrote Kel Videos Live? Do you remember? Do you remember I also wrote and produced Ganked? Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie that you did with Cedric the Entertainer? The one that I gave you? Do you remember that you took that and you sold it for $2,500? Do you remember that? Your memory is so interesting to me, because I don't know why you didn't remember that I don't even like bodily fluids. So that I was actually relieved to find out when you were cheating. When I found out you were cheating, I was relieved. Did you remember that? Remember that? Do you remember that I lost my virginity to you? Do you remember that? Your memory is interesting. So I think we should, you know what? Let's figure out, like let's sit down. Let's have a sit down and let's think about, this memory. I have a few items that might, jog your mind to help you with some of that memory. I don't know. This is like, beginning Alzheimer's or something, but yeah, let's talk about it though. 'Cause I'm ready.
It's Mad Day. It's Mad Day. It's Mad Day. It's Mad Day. Because somebody said $2,500. That's crackhead moves. Okay, girl. I believe her more than I don't believe him at all. It's hard for me to believe him because, again, I just don't hear stories happening like that at all. And I don't know what would be a woman staying with a man is different than a man staying with a woman because they drill in women's heads that you got, like, you see the first thing y'all, girl, even, no shade, but you know how many people done told me, girl, you don't even know you ain't even got no man. Like, the first thing y'all throw in, like, you don't hear nobody tell a man, oh, you just don't know because you ain't got no woman. Like, y'all make it seem like having a man, being with a man is like the end of the world if you ain't got one. So I think that's why it's possible or why women deal with a lot of shit from men. For Kel to have been at one point the breadwinner and I'm assuming made a decent amount of money, like, I don't see him just sticking with this woman who he's just finding out is having all these goddamn kids. And well, not kids, but getting pregnant. And this, you said this was at the beginning of the relationship. What would be the reason for you to stick around? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because he said this started at the beginning of the relationship. What would be the purpose of you sticking around? When it's a woman, we know the reason why she's sticking around because y'all pretty much tell her that she ain't shit without a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So a woman gonna stick around and deal with a lot of bullshit, unfortunately. But for men, a man just ain't gonna stick around and deal with a woman who out her handing pussy out to every nigga on the corner. Because he knows in his head anyways, especially those who got a little bit of money, I have options. I can get another woman. Y'all tell the women, even though they can, y'all tell the women they can't get another man. Does that make sense? That's why I'm like, I just don't believe him. I just do not believe that story. I do not believe that story. And yes, I could see Kel sleeping with a man and her still sticking around. Girl, look at what's that nigga name who got caught in the hotel room with the with the white boy? What's his name? I ain't gay no more. What's that nigga name? Andre? Y'all know the senator, the one who was running for governor of Miami, the black guy. I can't remember his name. Look at him. He had a whole wife, son, daughter at the house, children at the house, honey. And he was Andrew Gillum. There we go. No, Andrew Gillum. That's who I'm talking about. Thank you, Booze and Dallas. That's what I'm talking about. I say he ain't gay no more, but girl, that's what Andrew Caldwell did say. But I was thinking about Gillum though. I'm talking about Gillum. Look at him. So it's not like she know how he get down. And from what the people say, he was getting down in college. You know? That's what the people said. I just don't believe his story. That's it. That's all. I don't believe his story. She could be telling some lies or not telling the full truth in some of what she said, but I believe most of what she said over what he said. Let me say, ain't nobody on the internet gonna get me to believe that man stayed with that lady and she was pregnant 2 or 3 times by another nigga. Do y'all believe that? Let me ask y'all. Tell me the truth. Don't nobody know y'all identity. Okay? Tell me the truth in the comment section. if y'all believe Kel, put yes or no. I need to know who y'all, how many people believe him. Y'all believe he stayed with this lady after she got pregnant 2 or 3 times? And this started at the beginning of the relationship. This wasn't like they was married and no, hell no. No. Okay, girl, we got fuck no. Fuck. Okay, no, that's right. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. Hell no. Hells no. Okay, I know that's right. This is not even question. Come on now. Right. Oh, somebody said yes. Somebody believe him. Okay, yes. Okay. See it on Reddit every day. Okay, so that's another yes. Yes, you know what I mean. Okay. Yes, I believe he is lying. Okay. You believe he lied? Okay, you sound like some bullshit to me. Okay, so I think I saw 3 yeses so far. Everybody else is a no. And a hell no and a fuck no. Okay. To the no. Okay. Hell to the no. Okay. Yeah, I don't think nobody believed that story. I don't think nobody believed that story. I don't believe that story. And I even know the men that are in, and this is no shade. Even the men in the comment section who are defending him and saying, let him tell his story, y'all know y'all don't believe that story. Y'all do not believe that this man, at the beginning of a relationship with this woman, went into a relationship, continued the relationship, got married, after he was finding out time and time again that this lady was getting out here having sex and getting pregnant, having abortions, losing baby. Like, girl. He would have did better if he said, I probably would have believed that he said, I was married to this woman for 15 years. We already had 3 kids together. I cheated. Then she cheated, and when she cheated, she got pregnant. I would have believed that if he would have told the story that way. That sounds more believable to me. Oh, you cheated, and she cheated, and she got pregnant? Oh, shit. Y'all already married. Y'all already had 3 kids, and y'all was together. Y'all had already, I can kind of see. Okay, I can kind of see. But this story, I don't believe it. I don't believe him. I think he's a goddamn liar. And that's what it is. That's it. Okay. Even Dr. Damon said he leave heaven if she messed with another man. I just don't. I know Shannon did not believe this. I know he didn't believe that story. Men don't stick around like that. I'm sorry. I hate to group all men in one category like that. But when I say, I'm thinking of the majority, y'all not staying with a woman after she done had 3 girl pregnancies. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't believe him. I think he sat there and told a whole goddamn lie. Every time he said, you know what I mean? I really think he was thinking of the next thing to say. I think he was telling that story as he went along. I feel like that's probably some goddamn movie script he done wrote back in the day, and he's retelling that movie script. That's a goddamn show, a TV show that he done wrote, and he telling a TV show. I do not think that happened at all. I do not think that story happened. I just don't. Thank you, Lisa. She was the beard. He didn't care until Mad Day. Okay, come on. Lies mixed with the truth. I could see some of what I could see 90% of what she's saying, the truth. 10% probably a little bit of a lie, right? And no, putting a little sauce. You know how the girl said, we were so say she put some sauce. I could see her putting some sauce onto some of what she said. But I definitely think he lying. He probably pitching the Tyler Perry as we speak. Right. That sounds like a goddamn movie. That sounds like a movie, girl. Kel, try again, baby boy. Good, don't nobody believe you. We don't. And the niggas, like I said, and the niggas in the comment section, they don't even believe you. They just want, let me tell y'all what's going on in the comments. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on in the comment section. What's going on in the comment section, you know how men feel like men have to stick together? Some of the women don't feel that way. The women still, the men feel like we gotta stick together, and some of the women feel like we have to protect the men. So even though the men know that story is a bullshit story, they feel like they have to stick beside Kel because this is his story. We have to believe him. If this, like, when the truth of the matter is, y'all know y'all don't believe that story. Y'all don't believe that story because you know there ain't no man sticking around in no household from the beginning of the relationship, and she's already getting pregnant by other niggas. Girl, stop. Stop. Do I believe that a man can cheat and then a woman go out there and retaliate or get her lick back and they stay together? Absolutely. I hear it all the time. Hell, I know people who don't do it. Okay. Girl, I hear it all the time. That happens damn near probably every day. Well, you cheated, I cheated, we started all over. Okay. But that story that Kel told, that shit don't happen. I'm sorry. Kel use a motherfucking lie. That's all I got to say. I'm done with it. All right, y'all. I'm done. That's all I wanted. I had fun tonight. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the cash apps. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Girl, we got 2 minutes. Judge Judy said, girl, what? Judge Judy said, if something doesn't make sense, it's a lie. There we go. There we go. Judge Judy said, if something doesn't make sense, it's a lie. And nothing Kel Mitchell said made sense. So in my head, there we go. I'm glad you said that. Who said that? Thank you, Joel. Joel. That's what it is. It don't make sense, y'all. It's a lie. Girl. Kel, nothing you said made sense. Every other sentence you said, you know what I mean. I knew you was lying then. I said, this motherfucker is funny. Y'all need to go look at the video and just look at him and his facial expressions and listen from the beginning of that clip. Girl, like I said, girl, we was drunk. If we would have been taking shots, we would have been fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so, I went to the hotel room, you know what I mean? And there was a man upstairs, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we were in the hospital, and the doctor came back and said she lost a baby, you know what I mean? Girl, no, I don't know what you mean. And why you keep saying you know what I mean? No, we don't know what you mean, girl. Shit, no. No, we don't know what you mean. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Hell, I took 3 myself. Right. That's what I'm saying. Girl, I'm mad. Oh man, you know what I mean? No, we don't. No. No. No, we don't. Oh, child. Anyway, child, this is fun. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Girl, I'm gonna make a couple of more videos tonight. We're gonna talk about Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, bitch. That's another bitch. I want Jennifer Lopez to let it go on some real shit. I don't understand the hate that Jennifer Lopez gets, but I need Jennifer to be by herself. Jennifer, it is okay to be single, girl. Ben didn't want Jennifer. Ben needed somewhere just to lay his head. Ben just wanted to be in a relationship. Because wasn't Ben over there? Isn't Ben an alcoholic? I need to Google that. I think Ben is a recovering alcoholic, I believe. Ben don't never look like he happy. Jennifer Lopez, that's another bitch. She is. When I tell you Jennifer is hard for a man, hard. Baby, Jennifer is hard. I don't know if that's because Shay. I don't know. Is that because she Latina? I don't know, Shay. I don't know. I know Jennifer is hard up for a man. Jennifer ain't gonna be single. That's one of the girls who gonna always have a man. Girl, come hook or come crook. She gonna have a man. Whether it's her backup dancer, Casper, his fine ass. Whether it's a backup dancer, whether it's out, baby, Jennifer gonna have a man. When I tell you Queen, who said that? Queen pick me. When I tell you Jennifer is the queen pick me, Jennifer, I don't think Jennifer has ever been single, like probably since we've known Jennifer as a celebrity. Jennifer is gonna keep a man. Jennifer, baby girl, it is okay, girl. I'm already, girl. Jennifer, it is okay to be single, girl. It is okay. Girl, it is okay. You do not have to keep jumping in and out of relationships. Girl, Jennifer been married how many times? Girl, what, 4 times? 3, 4 times? Girl, she was engaged to A-Rod. As soon as the relationship ended with A-Rod, she was back with Ben. She's codependent. She's something. Like, I don't, on some real shit, yeah, the people don't talk about, girl, let me say something. The people don't talk about Jennifer enough for me. The way she hop in and out of relationships. The way people would like probably talk about Holly Berry. The way people talk about Lori Harvey. That's the smoke y'all really should be having for motherfucking Jennifer Lopez. If we're going to be honest about it. Because Lori just out here dating what 20-something-year-olds do. Hello? Lori just out here dating, having a good time, having fun. That's what you do in your 20s. Hello? The way y'all drag Lori is low-key how y'all should be dragging Jennifer Lopez. Because Jennifer needs to go to some therapy. I'm sorry. Oh, who just said Jennifer needs some deep, intense therapy? I'm telling you, it's no shade. Jennifer, you need some therapy, sister. Every time we look up, girl, you gotta have a man. You gotta have a husband. You gotta have a fiance. Girl, Jennifer. Jennifer, girl, we need you to, girl, after this one, girl, just let it go. Just let it go. It's so tired. Like, it really is tired. Taylor Swift is another one. I feel like Taylor Swift don't get drugged either, the way she should. Because Taylor is another one that run through one. It's no shade. Girl. Y'all be dragging the wrong girls. She just dates to make albums. Okay, that might be true. Hello, because you know she coming out with another one after this relationship. You know it ain't gonna last, girl. Anyway, so yeah, we'll talk about Jennifer some more. Girl, Jennifer is in her 50s. Girl, still what the diva say? Still trekking through the tundra. What you say? Trekking through? Was it trekking through the tundra? Bitch, Jennifer is 50. How old is this bitch? Hold on, let me see how old Jennifer is. How old is Jennifer? Jennifer got to be at least 52. Because I remember when she had a birthday. Oh, Jennifer 54. Oh, Jennifer is 54. She about to be 55 in July. So Jennifer is pushing 55. Jennifer is pushing 55 and she's still trekking through the tundra. Girl, bitch. I need you to sit down, Jennifer. Enjoy your money. Enjoy your life. Girl, get you a nigga to come, check when your check engine light come on every now and again. Get somebody to come on and make sure your check engine light go off. Hello? Girl, the girls know what the check engine light is. Hello? Girl, make sure your check engine light come on. Girl, you have a mechanic. Girl, call bitch, girl, on speed dial, baby. And girl, you send him on his way. But Jennifer, girl, you gotta stop. You gotta stop at this point, mama. You too old for this. Girl, you ain't never too old to find love. If that's what you're looking for. You ain't never too old to find love, but Jennifer, girl, maybe, have y'all ever thought about let me shut up, girl. Jennifer, have you ever thought about that, girl? Maybe relationships are just not for you? Have you ever thought about that? I'm done. Girl, Jennifer, girl, you are too old. Girl, because let me see. Let's see. Let's see, Jennifer Lopez. Bitch, Jennifer Lopez been married 4 times, bitch. 4. I knew it was 4. She was married to Onja Noah from 97 to 98. She was married to Chris Judd from 2001 to 2003. She was married to Mark Anthony from 2004 to 2014. And the only reason why she stayed with Mark Anthony, because they got them kids. Y'all know y'all will stay together for some kids. No shade. And then she was married. Now she's currently married to Ben Affleck. Baby, Miss Thing been married 4 times. I knew it had been a few. And then she was engaged to A-Rod. And she was engaged to Ben Affleck from 2002 to 2004. Bitch. So literally, in real life, Miss Thing went from the first marriage that lasted a year, from Chris Judd being married, to then getting with Ben Affleck. Girl, listen to this. Bitch, we about to put, girl, hold up. I just said I was going to do hot topics on this. Okay. Girl, I'm going to do a video on this. Jennifer, you a mess. Girl, you a mess, Jennifer. So she was with that man from 97, 98. And then she got with Chris Judd from 2001 to 2003. And then she got with Ben Affleck. She was engaged to him from 2003 to 2000. Hold on, let me go back. Fiance. Oh, she couldn't have been. Oh, maybe she was still legally married to him in 2003. Because it say right here that she was engaged to Ben Affleck from 2002 to 2004. So maybe she was still legally married to Chris Judd. She hadn't divorced him legally, and she had already moved on to Ben. And then 2004, she married Mark Anthony. Bitch, Jennifer ain't never been really by herself. Jennifer, you need to sit down. Girl, sit down, mama. It's not that serious. It's not. And then she was with Mark Anthony from 2004 to 2014. That's actually disgusting and sad. It is. Once I'm messy and nosy as fuck, I just put that time together. Girl, I just put that timeline together that fast. If I really go dig it, I can find all her ex-boys' friends. Girl, we still ain't put Puffy in there yet. We still ain't put A-Rod in the picture. We still ain't put the background dancer. Jennifer, you need to sit your ass down somewhere. Casper, that's his name. They did it from her record, okay? Okay. She dated Ben twice. She was engaged to Ben. Now she married to Ben. Girl, Jennifer, you a mess. I'm sick of her. Girl, I'm sick of you, girl. Sit your ass down somewhere and be still. Jennifer, I have been saying this shit for years. Queen Supreme, pick me queen. Yes. I have been saying this shit for years that Jennifer goes from relationship to relationship. Jennifer does not like being alone. And remember, my auntie girl. Y'all know y'all girl. My auntie, I think my auntie Wendy was saying she didn't think nothing was wrong with it. I think even Wendy Williams was talking about Jennifer Lopez one time some years ago. And I think she said that she didn't think anything was wrong with it. Well, girl, of course that's rich coming from somebody like Wendy. Girl, you know I love my auntie, but girl, she was another one, girl. Girl. I mean, she ain't go from man to man, but girl, we see what she put up with Kevin. Hello. But she was another one. Jennifer needs to sit down, girl. Just be by yourself, girl. You too old for that shit. Girl, I was about to say you damn near 60. Okay, she ain't almost 60, but girl, damn near. You know, you gotta exaggerate. You know when you want to make your story sound a little better, you gotta exaggerate just a little bit. Put a little sauce on it. You gotta put a little sauce on it. Okay? You gotta put a little sauce on it like this, girl. Bitch, you damn near 60, girl. Still acting like this over a piece of dick. Girl, don't sit your ass down. Then if you were too old and too rich for that. Even if you was poor, girl, I would still say sit your ass, girl, especially sit your ass down. Hello? You need to be trying to get your motherfucking life together, worried about a goddamn nigga. Okay, bitch. Okay, girl. Shit. Anyways, child. A mess. Girl, a hot ass mess. But you know, we hit on Jennifer, you a mess. Even though you got one of my favorite albums of all time, which is J-Lo. Y'all know J-Lo is my album, girl. Girl. With Play, Walking on Sunshine. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Child. Anyways. Girl, just a hot ass mess. All right, y'all. It's almost 11. I've been in here for 2 hours. I'm about to get off of here. Girl, I'm going to find some more hot topics to talk about. Girl, we already talked about Jennifer. I'm going to leave Jennifer alone. We done already drug her enough. Y'all, put the rest of the timeline together. I need somebody to put the rest of the timeline together and give us a timeline of this helper and all the niggas she been with. Jennifer, it's time to sit your ass down and be still. You're doing too much. Girl, you've been married 4 times, and y'all always hear quiet as a skip. Girl, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to really start some shit. Y'all always, girl, y'all be the main ones, not y'all, but y'all. Y'all be the main ones talking about, girl, LGBTQ can't get married, and girl, it's not a marriage in the eyes of the Lord. Bitch, y'all hoes out here get married 3 or 4 times, bitch. Y'all play with marriage, okay? Y'all don't take marriage seriously, girl. You got a bitch like Jennifer Lopez who been married not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 motherfucking times. You got a bitch like Kim Kardashian who ain't been married but 1, not 2, but 3 motherfucking times. And then y'all be the same ones talking about, girl, you can't get married because God don't look at it as no marriage. And girl, y'all play with God and marriage every motherfucking day. Y'all play with God and marriage every motherfucking day. Standing right up there at that altar. Girl, take vows in front of your family and friends and God and turn around and get a fucking divorce. Okay? And then move on to the next nigga. But then want to tell a punk they can't get married. I'll be damned if we can't. Now, I don't want to get married, but the other girls do. Okay? I'll be damned if they can't. Y'all do it. Y'all do it. Hello? And play around with it. And then want to start talking about, girl, everybody else can't get married. Bitch, why? Why? Why I can't get married 3 times? Why I can't get married 4 times? Y'all get married 2 and 3 and 4 times? Huh. Anyways, that's all I had to say. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I just wanted to just, talk about some people real fast. Just shake this table a little bit. Okay. Marriage, divorce, equality. That's all I'm saying. Girl. Let the punks. If the punks want to get married 2 and 3 times, let them. Girl, you do it. Girl, bitch, when I tell y'all, bitch, it was some. Girl, let me tell you something. Speaking of the LGBTQ, girl, and I'm gonna get on, girl. See, I saw it running my mouth, girl. I really ain't got shit to do. Bitch, when I tell y'all the lesbians was fighting last night, girl, when I tell you them hoes was going at it, I said, oh my God. Girl, for the most part, it's really quiet. Believe it or not, girl, my apartment is really quiet. It's not a whole bunch of carrying on. Not like that. Most of the people that live over here, they work 9 to 5s. I've lived here for over 3 years. I figured out within the first couple of months that most of the girls work 9 to 5s because usually around 5:30, 6 o'clock everybody is outside walking their dogs. That's why I don't go outside. Girl, I don't go outside after between 5:30 and like 7:30. I be in the house because there be too many people outside walking dogs and shit. Y'all know I'm scared of dogs. So anyway, girl, most of the people, they work 9 to 5s over here because they come home and you can tell everybody outside walking. When I tell you, bitch, some lesbians, all I heard is I'm in the living room, girl, and I'm online looking at shit I can't afford, right? You know, you put all that shit in your basket. Girl, I probably had about $10,000 worth of clothes and shoes. Okay. Bitch, let me knock this down to about $350. Hello? So, girl, and I need an employee discount. I need to get that about $175, $150, right? Bitch, all I heard was a boom, 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 boom. I said, what the fuck? Because it's quiet. Bitch, all I heard was fish, girl. They in the hallway cussing and hollering. I said, oh, girl. And then it got quiet. And then all of a sudden I heard a boom, 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 boom. Girl. I said, what the fuck? Girl. I knew who it was. I know exactly who it was. It's a lesbian couple right there. I know exactly who it was. It's a stud. Girl, when I tell you the stud is fine as hell. The stud, girl, bodied. I swear to God. One day she was walking in front of me. When I tell you her waist about this small, she had on some basketball shorts and a white beater. Girl, you know they can wear white. She had on some basketball shorts and a white beater and a sports bra. I swear to God, she got some lots. So baby, body down. Baby, I'm talking about body. Body, girl. Girl, like she fine as hell. But she a stud. Anyways, girl, I know exactly who it was because they live a few doors down. I say, girl. I said, baby, and then all of a sudden, girl, probably about 2 minutes later, it just got quiet and it stopped. So I don't know if they went back inside the apartment or what. But girl, they was acting a fool last night, honey. I said, bitch, girl, here they go. They starting. I told you the girls gonna fight. The girls gonna fight. But yeah, she fine as hell though, I ain't gonna lie. She fine. Banging body. I said, bitch. Like, goddamn, she fine. Girl, you know, you start questioning your sexuality and shit. Like, girl, am I gay? Because she a stud, but she's still a woman. But she kind of give nigga, though. So do that make me gay? Am I bisexual? Girl, I start getting real confused. Girl, because I'm like, bitch. What is going on? Oh, God, I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, God, yes, God, okay? Yes. Okay, that's what it is, okay? Yes, God. I said, oh wait, oh wait, girl. I was in love with a stud at work one time, girl. That's a whole other stuff. I was literally in love with a stud at work, girl. And girl, even after I found out she was a stud, girl, I still wanted to have sex. Girl, ain't that a mess? Girl, that's a whole mess. I thought she was a man until I found out she wasn't, and even when I found out she wasn't, I still wanted to have sex. That's how fine she was to me. Anyways, girl, these studs that trick you, honey, girl. They be looking like niggas and shit. Maybe somebody, no, but she looked like a woman though. The stud that live right here, she looked like a woman. She just a stud. But the one I used to work with, I literally thought he was a man. Like I really thought he was a man. Well, I thought she was a man, girl, until I found out she was a man. I found out she was a woman. I was like, Papa. Bitch, I was so confused. Bitch, I was confused like a motherfucker. Anyway, child, I'm gone. Girl, the sun's fucking you up, honey. Girl, you don't be know what's going on nowadays. Anyway, child, I'm gone. I swear, and bitch, this is sober. Bitch, I'm sober like a motherfucker. This is what y'all get when I be sober. Just imagine if I had a little alcohol. Hello? Girl, I'm about to go. Girl, I'm about to make a couple of videos. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.